So where's the basket?
The DGA Mock Light, the world's best catching portable basket, now available in red.
So where'd you put it this time?
Seafood.
Where's your course?
Attention all amateurs, the Great Am Cup Tournament is coming to Tyler State Park on May 31st in Newtown, PA. There'll be 2 rounds of 18 in this PDGA ratings-based event. Pre-registration is highly recommended to ensure your spot in the premier East Coast amateur-only event. Log on to www.bcdga.com for more information on the Great Am Cup, as well as the Eric C. Etter Super Tour event coming to Tyler State Park on September 13th and 14th.
And we're back. We're going to start the playoffs on hole 1, the open men, seed 1 and 2. Joe, we've got 429 feet here on hole number 1 at Hawk Hollow. Mike Moser's going to start us off.
This is a par 3 hole. It's slightly downhill, and it finishes near the water. And as you can see, there's a little trench back there. It looks like a trench. That's where the water's at. You can get the shot in there if you overthrow the hole, but normally the shots are coming up short.
All right, Brian Schweberger lets one go. Once again, Joe, the wind's a factor here.
Yeah, it's going to be a factor here because you're throwing it from an elevated tee to a hole way below.
And he's in good shape there, Joe. All right, Marcus Kallstrom here to tee off.
A lot of power here. This hole might be too short for him.
All right, he airs that one out there. B.S. Johnson. A little bit lower on that shot, Joe.
Yeah, he doesn't have the power that Kallstrom has, but he's game. This guy's game.
All right, Mike Moser on his second shot. You said he's a dangerous putter, Joe.
Yes, he is. This is well within his range.
And it shows just off the lip, Joe.
Yeah, he's phenomenal from that distance.
Wow.
It's amazing how much metal he can catch.
B.S. Johnson on his putt. You can see the little flags on the basket are going. Another one off the rim.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt there.
They're going for it. They really want this one in the finals, Joe.
See the water back there? You got to be a little leery about that putting into the wind.
A little gust over the basket. It could fly right into the out-of-bounds area.
Yeah. You don't want to give a point away here.
Marcus taking his time. Wow, just missed the change, Joe, and he almost went too far.
Yeah, just on the edge of that bank.
Brian Schweberger. This is for a 2, Joe. He had a great drive. Finishes off for the 2.
And he gets the point. Very nice. Very well done.
Marcus going to clean this one up for the 3. And he's in.
Very nice. Another very, very good putter. And they're going to move on to the next hole.
Joe, so on the first hole, we have a win for Team Unity and then a tie in the other match.
Not a bad way to start.
All right, Joe, we're on hole 10 here. We have 804 feet. This is a beautiful hole.
Monster hole. They're going to need a couple of good shots here to get on the green.
All right, Carlton Taylor is teeing off here.
Yeah, Carlton used to be from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, but he moved down to North Carolina, and he's playing for this team.
And he's sitting nice there to the left side. The wind carried that a little bit. Jeff Yan. He starts that down the right side, Joe.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to play for position. They're trying to get it in a position where they can get across the water on the second shot without getting in trouble.
All right, and Nick Kite.
This is a Delaware guy. Lives in PA, though. That's
and
not
he's
a bad
down there
shot.
and safe, Joe. Chris Benson on the tee. Another one a little bit low down the right side, should be safe down the middle.
Yeah, that's a great shot right there. As you can see, that opening on the other side of the creek bed, that's where you want to go through on the next shot. So you don't want to be too far right or left.
So Nick is going to try that right now, but it looks like that one's a little bit low, Joe.
That's in the water, right by that bridge.
Out of bounds.
Yep, tough break.
All right, Jeff. Jeff got to see that one. Let's see if he can put it into safe play.
As you can see, he's dead in the middle of the fairway.
That's
and
a
easy.
little down bump, Joe.
The air, the wind just killed his shot.
Carlton Taylor's got two to look at that went OB. Can he get it across?
You can't play around with this. You got to pump that shot over there.
And he did. He's over.
Yes, he did. That was a great shot there. Well done.
All right, after the penalty shot, Nick Kite.
Tough to stand still and throw as far as they need to throw here on this shot. I don't think he got to the pin, but he's probably going to have somewhat of a putt.
All right, looks like Jeff is winding up Thumber there, Joe.
Throwing a Schweberger shot, eh?
All right, he's there. He's got a little work. Whoa, if you'd have went in, that'd have been a Disc Golf Monthly highlight right there, Joe.
It sure would have been. I don't think he's happy, though, about that.
All right, Carlton Taylor on his third shot.
I guess Carlton, being from North Carolina now, just couldn't get rid of those PA roots, so he's playing for PA Delaware.
All right, Chris Benson on his third shot. And he's going for it. Tails off a little bit to the left.
Yeah, if the wind's behind you, the wind is going to knock the disc down most often.
All right, Nick just hits and rolls away a little bit.
Yeah, see how the wind's holding that up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the disc was barely moving, but the wind was holding it up. Too low. When the wind's behind you, you got to putt higher.
And Carlton played it safe on that, Joe, because he already had that match tied up for that hole.
Exactly. Well, there's no sense to give it away. I mean, you know, if he tries to go for it, hits the rim and rolls away into the water, then he gets stroked, and now he's got to make another putt, and all of a sudden he gives it away. So he just took it.
They're cleaning up the putts there on this hole, Joe, and we have a win for PA Del, Carlton Taylor, and we have a win for Unity by Chris Benson.
Very well done.
Joe, we're going to move on now to hole number 3. This is 462 feet.
Yeah, this is a par 4. Again, you know, they're going to have to come up with 2 really nice shots to get on the green. The fairway's kind of narrow in spots.
Sarah DeMar goes down the right side with a low shot. Amy Moser. She heads the other way, Joe, with an Anheuser shot down the left side.
Yeah, that came out a little bit early, I think. I'm not sure she's going to be happy with that.
All right, Amy's second shot here. That looked like a nice flight there, Joe.
Yeah, I think she got what she wanted out of it. I'm not sure she's